And now we're still looking at Viper, okay, because we have a tornado warning now. This is for those outer bands that we've been watching coming inland. You can see this is really the entire lower portions of Plaquemines Parish, including Port Sulphur and Venice down here, where you're seeing these lightning strikes is most likely what they're worried about, because that means we have some updraft or strength to the storms. And on rotation tracker, it's going to be kind of hard to see this because it's so far from the radar. So we are going to have some issues viewing things very clearly, and they might be displaced from where they're actually located. So anywhere in lower Plaquemines Parish, you want to take shelter now. Make sure you're getting to that most interior part of your home, and you want to have as many walls between you and the outside as you can. Make sure you put a mattress over you. If you have a helmet or a heavy coat, those things will protect you. So right now, you can see we have greens here, and then we have this kind of hole in the velocity. This is just to the east of Buras toward Empire. So this is moving in that westward direction, could also move northwestward, and these are going to be fast-moving little tornadoes that are spinning up, mainly water spouts, but they're going to move inland here. So Empire, Port Sulphur, and then all the way up to Point Lahash, you're in that tornado warning. And this is what Zach is circling here. When we have greens, that means the wind is going toward the radar, which is all the way in Hammond. So again, this is very far away. But when you start to see a difference in the color here, typically this would be red, but again, it's so far that I think it's going to struggle to really see that this is a different direction. It's just showing a hole. That's winds going away from the radar. So what's happening here is we're seeing some rotation on the surface, and that's that tornado that we're watching for. So this is going to be heading again in that westward direction, Empire, Port Sulphur, Point Lahash, all of these areas. But then down to the south too, we are seeing some of these spin-ups where we have greens and reds. Not really seeing that, again, because it's so far away, but you're seeing a drop in the color here where you sort of see a little darker patches with a brighter speck of green. That's that velocity trying to spin. This is miles and miles and miles away from the radar. So it's shooting the upper levels of these storms. It's going to be really hard for us to see this, which is likely why they've included all of lower Plaquemines Parish in this tornado warning. So we will be watching this closely as these little storms are coming inland. These are likely starting as water spouts and then moving into southern Plaquemines Parish. We're also watching down here to the south. Any of these could also try to spin up. And we're seeing heavy rainfall for sure. So again, in those areas, if you are located anywhere in lower Plaquemines Parish, make sure that you are taking shelter, most interior point of your home. Put those walls between you and the outside. You don't want any windows as well. So taking a look here at the metro, I think we'll just do a little radar tour of the rainfall that we're watching, because we're watching really all of these little storms that are popping up, because each one of those will have that tornado threat. As those outer bands are coming inland, we see a change in the wind direction and speed, and that's going to cause little spin-ups. In the metro, we're seeing some rain, but there's heavy batches of rain down here south of Bayou Cane to the east of John Lafitte. We're seeing some heavy rainfall over toward Hopedale. We're seeing that heavy rain moving up to the northwest, and this is those same bands that are kind of moving across lower Plaquemines Parish. Now, over toward the river parishes, we are seeing some light rainfall. This has been persistent ever since we saw that first wave of heavy rain coming in this morning. It hasn't let up. We've been seeing consistent soaking rainfall, but we're starting to get heavier storms. So where you have these reds, this is heavier rain than what we've been seeing. Homa, you have some heavy rain heading toward you. Just went through Dulac. Cocodrie saw some heavy rainfall there down near the coast. And we're seeing some lightning over here too, with these storms near Grand Isle. So that's something we have to watch for. Anything we see with that lightning could have some stronger updrafts. Looking at the North Shore, we have mostly broad, light to moderate rainfall. Not really seeing the heavy rain yet, but it's coming. Slidell, you have some heavier rain down here to the south of you. That's going to start to move northward, and we'll continue to see it picking up as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon. Now, I want to take one more look at that tornado warning, just because this is active for those southern areas. But Zach's helping me out over there. We're looking at that visible satellite. The reason we're seeing that those tornado warnings popping up, though, is because those outer bands are moving in. So here is that tornado warning. Again, this is for the entire southern parts of Plaquemines Parish, just to the north of Point Lahash, down to the mouth of the river, including Venice. So Buras, Port Sulphur, Empire, Pilot Town, if you're in any of these areas, make sure you're getting to that safe space in your home. These are going to be very fast-moving little spin-up tornadoes. And again, they're mainly starting as water spouts, kind of moving inland quickly. So you could feel those really gusty winds, and they're going to be hard to discern because it's heavy rain, very rain-wrapped as these outer bands come through. But you are able to see a little bit better here where those spin-ups might be. This one just west of Venice, that might have just come through, and you felt those winds picking up. Pilot Town down there to the south, we're seeing the pop of lighter green next to a little bit of a drop, and even some reds popping there to the west of Venice. So these are the little spin-ups that we're going to continue to watch for as they're coming inland. They're going to potentially spin up briefly, but we'll continue to watch for that tornado threat. Guys, back to you. We know we're going to continue to watch for those outer bands. This is going to be a continued risk all the way through the afternoon.
And Hannah, I know one of the things you've talked about is that this is a storm that is particularly conducive to producing tornadoes, maybe more so than some others, if I've picked up on that. Why is that?
It's pretty common to see those spin-up tornadoes with any tropical system because of the orientation of this northeastern side for us heading inland. Typically, it's not going to be that way. If, say, you're on eastern Florida, it's going to be hard to get those tornadoes coming inland because you're just not oriented on that side of the storm that's going to be producing enough of a frictional change that will spin up those tornadoes. But typically, because we're on the northern Gulf, if you have a system like this where you have this northeast quadrant throwing out those outer bands, we do have that tornado threat.
See, Liz, she is such a nice person because I asked a really stupid question and she covered me. There was absolutely no basis at all for that question. Anyway, I appreciate that, Hannah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Hannah. Okay, so if you are